schools in Victoria. So schools are safe to open, we're told. I thought, Nicholas, that the left loved to listen to the science. The science is saying schools are safe to open. Why aren't they open in Victoria, Nicholas?
Well, I've seen that report that came out in New South Wales on the weekend saying that it is safe for children to return to school. And there's no one more than me who wants to see that happen. I'm homeschooling 3 children myself at the moment. But there were some problems with that study, starting with the fact that 2 weeks of the period they surveyed was actually school holidays in New South Wales. Then, of course, in New Zealand, we did see one of the worst outbreaks was based around a school. So, look, the evidence is still debatable.
Rita, jump in.
Please, come on, give us a break. The decision isn't being based purely on this report. The Chief Medical Officer has been absolutely crystal clear that schools are safe to reopen, that the biggest risk is from teachers amongst themselves, so they've got a social distance in the staff room and at school drop-off from other adults. But not only the Chief Medical Officer, but the medical experts who make up the panel, who advise the National Cabinet, have again been crystal clear on this for weeks. Schools should reopen. Teachers in classrooms teaching kids in a traditional setting, not kids looking at a screen, learning from home or sitting in a school hall and looking at a screen, basically being babysat because their parents are at work. And yet, they're not listening to the evidence. They're not listening to the science. They are listening to the teachers' unions, and our kids are suffering for it. I just cannot believe the state of affairs in Victoria in particular, but also New South Wales and Queensland. They've also gone rogue a little bit and disregarded the best available advice we have.
Now,
well, Rita, I mean, the truth is that there is difference of expert opinion here. Not only are the politicians squabbling with each other, but there's difference of opinion between
so you want to
Commonwealth
listen to the experts you agree with.
And
you want to listen to the experts.
Medical
no.
So no wonder the parents of Australia are confused because they're getting different messages from the pollies and different messages from the experts. That's why I actually think they all need to get together, lock themselves in the room and come out with a consolidated single position.
They have.
So we hold true to that principle of a single source of truth.
No. They actually have done that. The National Cabinet, which every state premier is a member of, have actually got that advice that across the country schools should reopen. And even here in Victoria, the Chief Medical Officer, who's been, well, he's come under some criticism, I would say deserved, even he's been clear that schools are safe to reopen. He said that on his own Twitter feed. So unless he's been hacked, I presume he thinks schools are safe to reopen as well. And yet, the government has made the decision that pretty much we're going to write off Term 2. That Term 2 is going to be all remote learning. And as someone who's got kids at school, like I do, Nicholas, you know that remote learning is just not good enough. It's not up to standard, and our kids are going to suffer if they have to do all of Term 2 online.